abandonment charges.
All right, would you go to work knowing that you're not going to receive any money? You're not going to have a payday? Well, 14,000 air traffic controllers are. They are a fraction of federal workers caught in the government shutdown, now in its third week. 11 Alive's Elwin Lopez spoke with some of those employees. And Elwin, it's a difficult reality for those families, and it affects many others. It has a ripple effect.
Yeah, it certainly does, Ron. The ramifications of this shutdown go way beyond Washington. It's having a real impact nationally and locally. You heard about TSA agents not getting paid and national parks shut down. Here are 4 other ways the shutdown impacts those around you.
How am I going to pay my mortgage or for child care, my car note? Because we're looking at, if nothing's resolved with the shutdown by Friday, they're not going to make their next paycheck, which is scheduled for January 15th.
As if being an air traffic controller at the world's busiest airport wasn't stressful enough.
And you add on top of that the shutdown happened right before Christmas, so all their leave was canceled. So anyone that had leave for Christmas, New Year's, it was canceled.
Without pay and without a holiday break, 14,000 air traffic controllers continue to go to work to keep you safe. But Dan McCabe with National Air Traffic Controllers Association says the shutdown has far-reaching implications.
This isn't a political issue. This is an issue where this shutdown needs to end. Every day it continues, the national airspace system degrades just a little bit more than it did the day before.
And some major planning for the Super Bowl, one of the biggest events of the year, at a standstill.
How do we get those airplanes out? How do we do it at a margin of safety that is acceptable to us, which is 100%? And those meetings have stalled now because they're considered non-essential. So we're really not able to plan anymore.
Others hit by the shutdown, immigrants detained across the nation.
These cases are getting delayed, so people have to sit in jail for longer, costs the government more money.
And those released with court dates can't be seen.
The courts, or the people that process all of those cases, are not there. The judges have been furloughed, and they can't hear any non-detained cases.
As far as visas go, many of those for temporary non-immigrant foreign workers on hold. U.S. Citizen and Immigration Services telling us that some employees who work for the E-Verify program have been furloughed. And 2 other concerns, domestic violence shelters and student loans. I spoke to the Georgia Coalition Against Domestic Violence, who says shelters in our state aren't being impacted yet, but this may change if the shutdown continues. As for student loans, the U.S. Department of Education is funded until September 2019, but other loans, such as USDA ones, aren't. In the newsroom, I'm Elwin Lopez.